I think that a lot of the families that are served in the child welfare population are oftentimes fairly isolated. I think that a lot of folks are a little bit skeptical or nervous about coming into a group at first, but they realize that they're not the only people in the world that are dealing with problems with, child misbehavior. So they're not only connecting around their children, but they're connecting around a lot of other experiences in their lives, poverty, interfacing with the child welfare system, those kinds of things. I think it's just really critical for families that are experiencing poverty and that kind of stress that comes with it to be able to have a safe and nurturing place to come to that can help them develop some positive coping skills.
I think it was extremely helpful. It also helped us, me and the baby's mom, with our relationship too. I look at the class more of a support group. It's been a wonderful experience and I'd do it all again. I really would.
One of the things that I think parents really like, and as a leader I really liked about the Incredible Years, is the diversity of strategies that you use to promote skills in parents. So you're showing clips of videos of parent-child interactions.
So how are you explaining this?
And it's just the forum for having a discussion with parents, and it's the jumping off point for problem solving among the parents, so it's very collaborative in nature.
I want this one.
No.
No.
I want them both.
That one's mine.
Stop.
And then it also is the jumping off point for doing role plays or practices where the parents take what they see in the video, adapt it for their own culture and their own goals, and then practice it in the context of the group so that they can go home feeling excited and motivated and being able to do those sorts of skills at home with their kids. Parents are paired with other parents in the group to be able to contact each other between sessions as a way to build support among parents who most often are very isolated and don't have a lot of interactions with other adults.
So we'll watch some video vignettes together. You'll have homework each week. We'll have discussion together, and we're also going to do some practicing. Venturing into this new territory of home coaching for IY without families necessarily being in the group, or maybe doing both of those things. I guess I see the value around that as maybe if a parent is reluctant to maybe start a parenting group or something like that, we can use it as an engaging process. I've also done home coaching with families that have very odd work hours. Their work hours couldn't accommodate them going to groups. Let's go ahead and think about what your goals are for your kids, okay, while we're spending this time together.
Are you angry, Cubby Cub?
I'm not a Cubby Cub for Pete's sake.
Probably the biggest potential that I see for IY in home coaching is just really personalizing and building the intervention around that parent's very specific goals for themselves and for their children.
You know what, I really like too how you were just real calm with your sister right there.
I think that doing it in a home coaching setting really allows for that personalization of the program.
I think the Incredible Years program is relevant and successful for families because of the way it's delivered more than anything. I think that the group-based intervention provides the opportunity to normalise for parents and provides regular ongoing support. But I think one of the real effective elements of the Incredible Years program is the collaborative nature in which it's delivered.
I know you don't like me, Mommy. You don't like me. If you liked me, you'd tell me you liked me.
It's about the group facilitators' skills at being collaborative that really get effective change in parents' behaviour. Parents respond to that incredibly well, and the group process is very powerful in getting long-term change, long-term behaviour change.
Good work. That was great.
And so they learn to trust the program and the process. And it takes just one parent in a group to come back and say, you know, my child spontaneously tidied his toys away for the first time after we played this week. Or they might say, you know, my child told me he loved me for the first time. And just one parent saying that has a massive impact on the other parents in the group and motivates them to stick with the program because they all want the same thing.